And good afternoon, everyone. We welcome you back to the Tiernan Center as we are ready for the championship game of today's Dirt Road League Basketball League. It'll be Richmond as they take on Greensburg. Greensburg earlier today, they picked up their win over Batesville. Meanwhile, it was Richmond, a win over Connorsville to advance to this championship matchup. When we come back, we'll get things tipped off in just a couple of moments. This is Dirt League Basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
For over a century, Richmond Power & Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power & Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power & Light. Together we make powerful partners.
At Square Donuts, we take our donuts seriously, and apparently so do our customers. Square Donuts is by far the #1 donut shop in Richmond. At Square Donuts, we bake our donuts, cinnamon rolls, long johns, and many other varieties fresh daily. Donuts became our family tradition and business in 1967, and we've continued through 3 generations. Square Donuts in Richmond has 2 locations, including 1241 Northwest 5th Street and 3637 East Main in the Hoppy Jeweler Plaza. Square Donuts of Richmond. We never cut corners and never will.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
Back here at the Tiernan Center earlier today, Richmond a dominating performance as they knocked off Connorsville here at the Tiernan Center. They are led by Ryder Kate with 12. Mason Carpenter finished with 10 in the win. They turned the Spartans over in that ball game. In fact, if you look back at the numbers, it was 24 times they turned Connorsville over, so they're hoping to do the same thing here this afternoon in the championship game against a Greensburg team that, by the way, has some size as well, as they will look to Addison Barnes-Pettit. He's probably around 6'2" as a 6th grader, so they have some size on their side for today's matchup. The Pirates and the Red Devils championship game. This will be the final time this group will be together. See a meeting right there at midcourt. There are the Pirates coming out as well. Justin Adkins on the floor for Greensburg. Addison Barnes-Pettit, as we mentioned, 33. He's the post guy. That is Cooper Williams, number 8, on the floor. Also number 35, which is Braden Rickey. And we've got one more to pick up, and I'll try to grab him. That may be Braden Rankin, number 23. I think it is, and it's Rankin, 23. In the middle for Richmond, Lanier Smithson, and the tip will be won by the Pirates, and they missed the layup. The putback will be good, though, by Braden Rickey, and Greensburg off to a quick start, leading this one 2-0. There's a three-point shot by Kate that is no good. The rebound by Lanier Smithson, and he'll kick it back outside as Mason Carpenter. Back to Smithson. His short jumper good. Smithson ties his ball game at 2 apiece. And the officials stopping play. Smithson had 6 earlier today. Zion Deloney, number 4. Mason Carpenter, number 3. Lanier Smithson is number 1. Ryder Kate is number 8. And Cedric Horton is number 6 for the Red Devils. I think they are going to make the two teams switch here. I think Richmond's going to go to their dark. The confusing part about it is right now, as you see the Richmond players changing to their dark uniforms, is that Greensburg, the front of their uniforms are blue, the backside are white, which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I would imagine if you're going to get your uniforms put together, you might make sure that you have at least your tops be all dark on one side and all white on the other, not half and half. So it will be inbounded by the Pirates. Red Devils now have changed over to their black colors. Here is Barnes Pettit on the drive, ends up losing the basketball. Rickey will be rejected inside by Smithson. Smithson had a couple of big blocks earlier. They list Smithson at 6'1". I think that Barnes Pettit is probably about 6'2". He's a little bit bigger. Greensburg basketball once again. Shot in the corner. The 3 is off the side of the backboard as Adkins can't get it to go. Kate with the rebound. And we'll see Richmond set it up once again. That is Carpenter out front with a crossover to the left hand. Carpenter floater down the lane, missed it, and the rebound by Barnes Pettit. Greensburg basketball. We play 20-minute half, 16:35 to go here in the first half. Rickey with a skip pass to Adkins, and Adkins will be guarded out front by Deloney. This will find Rickey with a basketball. And once again, ball loose, stolen away by Deloney. Deloney the other way will be fouled, and the foul will be called against Adkins. Greensburg with their first turnover, and Deloney will go to the line. Deloney 4 points in their earlier win. He went 0 for 3 from the free throw line, so we'll see if he can connect right here at 15:59 to go in the first half. Free throws no good. We'll stay at 2 apiece. This again, the championship game. This is the last time that this group will play together. Second free throw is on the way. It is no good, and the rebound by Barnes Pettit. Boy, if he continues to grow, and you look at Smithson, we could see a couple of guys 6'8", 6'9", maybe even bigger. And we've got a foul called against Greensburg. And they have a player go down, and he may have hurt his knee as Garrett Sebastian is about ready to come into the lineup. And they're going to check out the injured player and see if they can get him a little bit of help off the floor. And we can hear him up here. He is definitely in a little bit of pain. I don't know if he hit knee on knee when he went down on the floor, but they're going to try to make sure they can get him off and maybe get him a little bit of ice and perhaps get him back out there. That looks like it might be Justin Adkins. Now, he's got a brace on that right knee, so I'm assuming he has hurt that knee before. And anytime you'll hit knee on knee, that thing will hurt like the dickens. 15:26 remaining in the first half, and again it'll be Richmond basketball. That is Deloney. Tied at 2 apiece. Motion offense here by the Red Devils as Deloney looks underneath to Smithson, and the ball goes out of bounds. That'll be the first turnover by Richmond. They only had 8 turnovers earlier today in the win against Connersville. Richmond will press, and at the top of that press is Horton. Almost a turnover. Here is Ricky with the basketball. Spins against the double team. Richmond trying to get in there with a couple of hands. It's knocked out of bounds. You had the double team on the near side by Carpenter and Smithson. And it will be Greensburg basketball. 14:32 to go. Barnes Pettit. A little bit out of his range. I'm sure they want to get him a little bit lower inside. Nice pass down low, and missing the shot is Williams. The putback no good by Ricky, and gets another offensive rebound. Carpenter trying to reach in to get a loose basketball. That one is a reaching foul called against Mason Carpenter, and that's going to be his first. Team foul number 1 on Richmond. 14 minutes to go in the first half. The inbound by Rankin. He will find Barnes Pettit. Dumps down low. Nice job feeding a wide open Braden Ricky. He now has 4. And Greensburg on top of this one, 4-2. Here's Deloney, three-pointer, way downtown, rims in and out, and the rebound by Barnes Pettit. Boy, rebounding advantage right there when you're 6'2" and you're in 6th grade. Here's Barnes Pettit. Now puts it on the floor. Will spin against the defender, Horton. Kicks it out. Here's a shot on the way. Baseline jumper good by Cooper Williams. And the Red Devils trail this one 6-2. 13-14 to go. Again, everything is man-to-man. No zone defenses in this league. There's a nice drive, a little Euro step in the basket. Good by Mason Carpenter. And Richmond back to within 2. Carpenter with 2, Smithson with 2. Here is Barnes Pettit with the basketball. Out front to Ricky. Shot fake, the drive by Rankin, lost it. Turnover number 2, and we've got a foul call. They will get 23, which is Rankin on the reach. That'll be the second team foul now on Greensburg. Again, it is a running clock, I believe, up until the final minute of each half. So we're down to 12:27 to go. Deloney with the basketball. Nice cut to the basket and a great pass to Carpenter. And Carpenter with the easy layup, and we're tied at 6 apiece. And the ball knocked out of bounds, and it will be touched by Kate as he stripped it out of the hands of Braden Ricky. So Greensburg will inbound the basketball. Here's Barnes Pettit. He loses it. Turnover on the floor for Richmond is Smithson. They will get the timeout. We will take a timeout as well. So Richmond forcing another turnover. We will take a quick break. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, we're tied at 6.
Finding a used car dealership you can trust is not an easy thing to do, but for me, the choice was an easy one. I went to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. I purchased my last 2 cars from Tony's and couldn't be happier with the service. They didn't pressure me, and they worked with me through the entire process. If you're in the market for a great used vehicle, get to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond, 250 National Road West, or give them a call at 962-5665, or go to their website, tonyscarsales.com. New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
Red Devil basketball, here is Deloney. And that should be a travel, and it is. They will get Carpenter on the travel. That is the second turnover by Richmond. So once again, Richmond will look to trap. Player goes to the floor. That is Garrett Sebastian, who went down. The drive here by Rankin gets cut off on the baseline. Here's Ricky in the lane, stripped out of his hands. We have a jump ball. Possession arrow is in favor of Richmond. So Greensburg with their 4th turnover here in the first half. We have not seen Justin Adkins return to the lineup yet for Greensburg, one of their starters. This is Deloney across the timeline. Now with the left hand, brings it back to the right at midcourt. 10:54 to go. Deloney will kick it back outside now to Carpenter. Kate back to Carpenter. Shot fake, the drive by Horton. No. Rebound, the big fella inside missed it as Smithson can't get that one to roll in. Well, that one cut off the top of the lip, and that was almost in. Barnes Pettit, they'll kick it ahead. Here's a three on the way. That one rims in and out as Sebastian can't get it to go. Kate the rebound. Carpenter back the other way. Carpenter for three. That's off the back of the iron, and the rebound, Ricky. Here come the Pirates once again. 10:18 to go. Lead pass will find Sebastian. Sebastian guarded there by Horton. Bounce pass almost stolen away by Kate. Ricky on the drive. Back to Barnes Pettit. Three-pointer, no. Rebound pulled down inside by Smithson, and he'll be fouled by Rankin, who just picked up his second. Team foul number 3. 9:52 to go. So let's see what Richmond will do here with the basketball, as that is Deloney across the timeline. Richmond so far has not gone to their bench here in this opening half of play. Out on the high post is Horton. Back once again to Deloney. His three-pointer's no good. Long rebound, Ricky, as he pulls that one away from Smithson. And here is Barnes Pettit with the basketball. He gets rid of it, does so to Ricky. And a near steal as going for the loose basketball is Carpenter. And that's going to be a 10-second call against Greensburg. And that will be their 5th turnover. Good defense by Mason Carpenter to force the turnover. 4 points by Carpenter, 2 points by Smithson. Deloney down the lane, stripped out of his hands, and coming up with a loose basketball will be Barnes Pettit. Barnes Pettit across the timeline, a triple team. Somebody's got to be open for Greensburg. Williams will work it right side. Sebastian in the corner. That shot's way off the mark by Rankin. Ball is loose, picked up by Ricky, and then he can't save it from going out of bounds. Turnover number 6 down Greensburg. 8:35 to go. And we've got another player down for Greensburg as they already lost Justin Adkins, and I think this is a Ricky, young man, Braden. Take that back. That's going to be Braden Ricky, who hit the floor. And they're going to check him out to see if he's going to be okay. So they could be down 2 early in this one. He's a little slow to get up, may have turned his right ankle. They only have 2 players off their bench, and one of those is Cameron Schwartz. Now they list Schwartz at number 14 or 13. Looks like he's going to be number 14. So 14 is Cameron Schwartz. So 2 starters down here for Greensburg. 8:39, or should say 8:29 to go. Here's Kate on the drive, missed it. May have been intimidated a little bit by Barnes Pettit inside at 6'2". Barnes Pettit will try to bring the ball up the floor himself. Does so to Sebastian. Schwartz will kick it inside. Here's Rankin. Back outside now to Williams. His shot is on the way, no good. Both teams have gone cold. Kate with a rebound. 2-on-2 break the other way. Lead pass will find his teammate for the layup, which is Mason Carpenter, who has 6. And Richmond has now gained a 2-point lead. Near steal at midcourt. The ball goes out of bounds. Boy, Mason Carpenter not only able to get the 2-point basket on the layup, he hustles back to half court to get the deflection to knock it out of bounds. Hayden Webb will come in for Richmond, and that'll give Lanier Smithson a chance to sit down. So a huge size advantage here, and that's going to be a turnover as stepping in bounds is Rankin. 7 turnovers now by Greensburg here in the first half of play. 7:20 to go. See if Richmond will capitalize right here on that 7th turnover. Deloney will bring it across the timeline. He's guarded by Barnes Pettit. I would imagine Deloney has the quickness, but Deloney drives and misses that one off the front of the rim. He had a good move to the basket. Sebastian with a rebound. Barnes Pettit with a basketball on the dribble. He will turn, feeds underneath, and we've got a foul call against Kate, and that will put Braden Rankin to the line. Kate thought he had all ball. That'll be the second foul on Richmond. And that's going to put Braden Rankin to the line for 2 shots, down to 6:39 to go here in the first half. Rankin scoreless to this point. This will be his first attempt at the line, and he missed it to the right. Rankin gets one more. Well, a close ball game as we thought it would be between the Pirates and the Red Devils here in this championship matchup. Second free throw by Rankin, and he waited too long to get the shot off. You've got to do it within 10, so he's 0 for 2 from the line, as that will be counted as a missed attempt. And so now Greensburg will give it back, and Richmond with a 2-point lead. That's Deloney. Deloney again guarded there by Barnes Pettit. 6'2", and Deloney listed at 4'10". Quite a size advantage there for the Greensburg post player Barnes Pettit. Red Devil basketball. Here's Horton. Deloney swung around. He'll receive the basketball again as the Red Devils being patient here offensively. And Richmond kicks it back outside. The cutter down the lane is Carpenter. The drive and the shot good. The bucket by Cedric Horton, his first 2 points. And the Red Devils open up a 4-point lead. Richmond's got to hustle back on defense. The kick out. Here's Sebastian. He will find Williams. Williams, the double team, stripped out of his hands. It'll be Barnes Pettit. Kicking back inside to Williams. Bounce pass to Sebastian. Jumper's on the way, no good. Barnes Pettit can't come away with it. Richmond basketball. Here's Deloney. Deloney. Bounce pass, layup good at the other end, and that'll be Carpenter, who has 8, and the Red Devils have opened up a 12-6 lead. 4:42 to go. There's a travel, no whistle on Rankin, and there it is. They got it the second time. 8 turnovers, and we will see Ricky come back in. They are still without Justin Adkins, who has not come back into the lineup since he got injured early here in the first half. Clock is continuing to tick right here as they wait for Deloney to tie his shoe. And here we go, Kate with the inbound. Boy, Kate had a great game earlier, 12 points in that first half of play. They really didn't need him in the second half. He comes off that screen shooting and misses long. Rebound, Ricky. Ricky on the run. Red Devils giving chase. Ricky will score. Coast to coast for Ricky. He has 6. And Greensburg needed that one. Deloney quickly back across the timeline. Deloney now guarded by Ricky. Deloney feeds in the corner. That jumper up and good. That basket scored by Hayden Webb, who gets his first 2. The Red Devils lead it by 6. Here's Ricky once again. Nice move to the basket, and Ricky has 8. Instant offense. Back in the ball game now for Greensburg. 3 minutes and change to go. Deloney on the drive. Feeds it back outside to Carpenter. His 3 rims in and out, and the rebound pulled down by Barnes Pettit. Barnes Pettit, dangerous pass, and almost stolen away by Hayden Webb as it goes out of bounds. Well, Greensburg has benefited from Braden Ricky coming back in. They had gone stale offensively, and that one is nearly stolen away again by Cedric Horton. Boy, as big as Barnes Pettit is, I don't know why they just don't set him down right next to the basket and feed him inside. They'll get him off the inbound, and the drive and the basket is good by Barnes Pettit. And I'm not so sure that's a real difficult game plan right there at 6'2". You just keep feeding him. So Barnes Pettit at the line for the first time, and those are his first points of the day. And it's back to a 1-point lead. Richmond had led by 6 a couple of moments ago. Coming up on the 2-minute mark, here's Kate at the left elbow. Carpenter now with the basketball. Carpenter leading the Red Devils with 8. Will drive down the lane. Can't get it to go. Rebounded again by Barnes Pettit. Here's Ricky. Red Devils will try to get it out of his hands, and they will. Sebastian fires and misses. The rebound, Barnes Pettit, then stripped out of his hands. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay here. Now, Barnes Pettit will learn eventually, never bring that ball back down around those little guys because they'll strip it out of your hands every time. You can't trust a little guy. They can be very sneaky. 1:25 to go. Keep it high over your head. Here's the inbound now by Ricky. Bounce pass, turnover. Bad pass by Ricky. 9 turnovers. Deloney with the steal. Deloney will take it himself. He'll go to the line for 2 as that one rolls in and out. So here's Deloney back to the line. He today has struggled. He is 0 for 5 from the free throw line. That's counting the first game. 0 for 2 in this one. 1 minute to go, and again the clock will stop at 1 minute. And Deloney misses the first. Back in the ball game for Richmond will be Lanier Smithson. And coming out, Hayden Webb. Webb got the 2-point bucket just a few moments ago. Second free throw by Deloney is no good. The rebound by Barnes Pettit. And let's see what Greensburg will do with the basketball. Will this be their final possession? Ricky against Kate. Ricky near the sideline. Boy, you want to get away from there. Gets trapped. Throws it back outside to Barnes Pettit. Here's Williams. Bounce pass to Schwartz. His shot is off the side of the backboard. Rebounded by Smithson. Outlet pass will now find Carpenter. Carpenter, step back, pull-up shot, no good. Rebound Smithson, put back, no. That one rolled off the rim. Rebound by Horton. Horton able to get out of the land of the Giants, and will bring it back outside to Kate. His three-pointer's off the mark, and Ricky has it stripped out of his hands, picked up by Williams. Lazy pass. Kate gets the steal. Another turnover, number 10 on Greensburg. Richmond basketball, 13 seconds to go. In the corner, Kate for 3. That one is in. Got a nice roll. 4 seconds to go. Here is the drive by Ricky, and a foul's going to be called right at the buzzer. So we will go to the free throw line before we end this first half of play. Braden Ricky will be there for 2 shots. Ricky 8 points leading the way for Greensburg. There's really no need to go back out on the floor. They don't have to be out there for Ricky to shoot these with no time on the clock. But again, a couple of big free throws right here for Ricky. He banks the first one in. It'll be a 2-point lead if he hits this one. Second free throw. He got them both. So we have made it to halftime. The championship game of the Dirt Road League Basketball League, and so far nothing decided as Richmond leads Greensburg 17-15. We'll come back with the second half in just a few moments. This is championship basketball right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1161 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994.
17-15 as we are heading to the second half. Richmond on top of this one again by 2. Braden Rickey with 10 points leading the way for Greensburg. Mason Carpenter 8 points for Richmond, their leading scorer. I thought it was 20 minutes. They put it at 18. I could have sworn they played. Didn't they play 20-minute halves earlier? I thought they did. They got it at 18. So I guess we're playing 18-minute halves. Inbound for Greensburg, and they turn it over. That's 11. Richmond basketball. Nice pass. Smithson scores on the layup. Richmond again turning their defense into offense. They have a 4-point lead. Rickey at midcourt, and he traveled with it. 12 turnovers. Pirates off to a slow start here in the second half. So Richmond will inbound. That is Kate inbounding on the baseline. See if Richmond will look to score, and they will off the inbound, and that'll be a foul call. That's going to put Mason Carpenter to the line. Carpenter a chance to get into double figures. Foul's going to be called on Cooper Williams. Mason 10 points earlier today, 8 points in this contest. 5'3", Hibbard. And the free throw's no good. 0 for 2 from the line today. He'll have one more. Richmond only going one off their bench in the first half. They've kept the starters in for the most part. Second free throw is good. 5-point lead for Richmond. Baseball pass will find Sebastian. By the way, Justin Adkins still not playing for Greensburg. Here's Rickey. Now to be Williams. Williams guarded by Smithson. And once again, it's Rickey. Boy, good defense here by Richmond. Nothing for Greensburg to look at. Here's Barnes Pettit. Still, I don't know why they don't put him down there. Just let him play in that low block. It makes absolutely no sense. Shot is missed, and the rebound by Carpenter. Here we go. Carpenter quickly back the other way, sets it up in the half court. Here's Kate, top of the key. High arcing shot off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound put back no by Smithson, and the rebound by Barnes Pettit. Barnes Pettit going by one player and then gets run into, as that'll be a foul on Horton. Horton took quite a shot that time. And I know I'm probably overstating this, but I'm trying to think about the logic behind it. Addison Barnes-Pettit is 6'2", and you don't put him down around the basket. He's got some long arms, and just let him go to work. You could lob it into him about every time. Maybe they don't feel they have a point guard that can get him the basketball, but there's Ricky. He's a pretty good ball handler. And now look at the matchup you have right now. Deloney's at 4'10". Here's Williams. Stops. Nothing there. The shot on the way. That's no good by Rankin. The rebound by Ricky. Ricky spins, takes it in the lane, and a whistle and a foul. That'll put Ricky at the line for 2. .14:50 to go here in the second half, and again, Richmond leading it by 5. This is the second trip by Braden Ricky at 2 free throws to end the first half, and he misses this one. Schwartz is back in, and they're going to take Barnes-Pettit out. And coming out of the ball game for Richmond, Kobe Williams, he was only in a few moments. Second free throw is good. It is now a 4-point lead. That is Deloney. Deloney left wide open, three-pointer missed. Rebound by Horton. Turnaround shot, no. Offensive rebound put back, yes, by Smithson, and he's fouled and will go to the line. Well, I would imagine if you're Greensburg, Barnes-Pettit can't stay out very long. They're going to need him to rebound against Lanier Smithson. And the free throw's on the way. It is good. Smithson now giving Richmond a 7-point lead. This is their biggest lead of the ball game. Ricky across the timeline, and we've got a foul call, and that's going to go against Mason Carpenter. That'll be his second. So is he ready to come back? Barnes-Pettit standing up on the sideline. They'll also need some scoring out of him eventually. Trapped deep in the corner, and a turnover once again by Greensburg. That's their 13th. Richmond basketball once again. Carpenter will find Horton. His three, good. And Richmond has now opened up a 10-point lead here in the second half. Ricky losing the basketball, regains possession across the timeline. And that'll be Schwartz back to Ricky. Near jump ball there as Carpenter got a hand in there. Here's a shot from the right wing, no good, and a foul called against Richmond as Rankin will go to the line. That could have either been Ryder Kate or Cedric Horton on the foul. Here's Rankin. At the line, he is 0 for 2 and make it 0 for 3. Well, Barnes-Pettit is set to come back in. So they will let him. They already shot one there, so apparently hurt his elbow shooting that free throw. So they're going to let Barnes-Pettit shoot the free throw. So Rankin out. Barnes-Pettit at the line. And he misses it too. And the crowd is a tough one here today. They let him know it was an air ball. It's like playing in Madison Square Garden. You can't catch a break even as a sixth grader. 11:44 to go, Richmond basketball. Yeah, it was his own crowd. That shows you how tough it was. There's a Richmond turnover. That's only their third. That's the odd part about it, was their own fans yelling at him. He gets no respect. Inbounds pass stolen away. Horton gets hammered. No whistle. Boy. Horton should ask for insurance right there. Here is Smithson. His three-pointer no good, and the rebound by Barnes-Pettit. You're playing at home. You can't even get a home whistle. Here's Ricky across the timeline. The Greensburg coach not happy with his team. Ricky drives, and a foul call, and that'll go against Smithson. And we will head to the free throw line. Greensburg's head coach, there's a technical. He was a little bit too vocal earlier, too. And so now the technical foul called on the Greensburg coach. You know what? I don't know what he's yelling about, simply because when you look at the other end, Horton got drilled and there was no whistle whatsoever. Coach Deloney wanting his hometown fans to kind of quiet down a little bit. Greensburg yelling back this way. You got to love parents. Here is Kate at the line. Little fire in the belly of both fans here today in this championship matchup. Kate misses the free throw. He gets another. Boy, the more that you think about Greensburg about this, the more that they argue. The time's running off the clock. You only have 10 minutes remaining. You don't have time to be messing around. You got to get the basketball back. So the head coach will have to stay seated. The assistant coach, by the way, can't stand up either. He's trying, but these are high school rules, I'm sure. That means everybody sits down. Here's Deloney across the timeline. Nice crossover. Feeds off to Smithson. Short jumper no good. And the rebound pulled down by Sebastian. Here's Ricky. Ricky trying to dribble through a triple team. Rolls into the hands of Barnes Pettit, and he's going to be fouled. And we'll go to the line. Yeah, I know that the Greensburg coach is a little bit probably frustrated. You lose Adkins, but you have Barnes Pettit, and I still don't get it. You could literally put him down on the block and let him try to go to work as a post player. He misses the free throw. If you want him to bring the ball at the floor, fine. But then you give it off to Ricky, give it off to one of your other guards, and then get him posted up. It's simple as that. Don't make it too complicated. Barnes Pettit, second free throw, is missed. He even had one time he was posted up against Zion Deloney at 4'10", and they still didn't get it to him. Here's Deloney down the lane, gets bumped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Deloney got hit pretty hard that time by Ricky. Fourth turnover by Richmond. I would imagine Coach Deloney would have had an argument there, but nothing said. And for Zion, I know he got bumped pretty hard by Ricky. And there's a foul on Kate, so Richmond, a couple of no calls there. There is a foul called against Deloney. So I don't think there's a whole lot of discrepancy when it comes to the fouls I have seen. We have seen both teams get hit by a couple of fouls that weren't called in this game. 8 minutes remaining. Richmond by 10. Pirates will inbound from the baseline to Ricky, guarded there by Smithson. Ricky will find Barnes Pettit. Williams dribbles out of the double team, back to Barnes Pettit. Now, why is he out there? That makes no sense. Williams inside, turnover Greensburg, 14 turnovers. Kate, no-look pass. He got hammered out front by Rankin, and Kate goes down. Kate slow to get up. Rankin gives him a pat on the back, and Richmond will inbound the basketball. 7:27 to go. Here's Horton. Back out again to Deloney. In the corner to Kate. Kate takes it baseline, and we've got a hand check foul called, and that'll be Rankin, who just picked up his fourth. I don't think they foul him out here. I'm not sure. Not sure of the rules of the Dirt Road Basketball League. By the way, Ortiz coming in for Richmond. Kate will sit down. Tellis Ortiz played earlier today. Inbound. Shot good. Mason Carpenter again. He has 11. And the Red Devils turn him over again. And Horton drives, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds. $15 turnovers by Greensburg. So it'll be Deloney. 6:25 off the screen. Carpenter short. Long rebound, Deloney. His shot is going to be blocked by Ricky, and Ricky falls to the floor, loses it again. A little floater in the lane by Carpenter is going to be missed, and the rebound by Cameron Schwartz. Here's Ricky up the right sideline. Richmond comes to double team, and the block shot by Smithson. Ball goes out of bounds off the leg of Sebastian. That'll be turnover number 17. Now on Greensburg, 5:54 to go. And Richmond right now with a 12-point lead. This is a commanding lead when you consider you've only given up 1 point in the second half to Greensburg. Shot was missed, and the rebound by Ricky. Outlet pass by Barnes Pettit. And we'll head the other way. Schwartz will travel with it. Well, that's the key right here. As Greensburg had 15 points at halftime, they have just one free throw in the second half. In the ball game now for Richmond will be Braden Hogg, a 5'2" guard out of Test. Driving is Deloney. Nice shot by Deloney. That's an acrobatic shot by Deloney. Here is Ricky on the drive, and that'll be a foul call against Smithson. Word has it that Deloney is already verbal to Duke after that shot. Here is Ricky at the line. 4:42 to go and another miss by Braden Ricky. He has 11. He is now 1 for 3 from the line. Second free throw is no good. And that ball goes out of bounds, and it was last touched, I believe, by Smithson. So it'll be Greensburg basketball, or is it going to be Richmond? I'll say it's Richmond basketball. Smithson diving on the floor, couldn't come up with it, but still it went off a Greensburg player. Rankin is in. And coming out of the ball game will be Cameron Schwartz. By the way, Justin Atkins went out early in the first half. One of their starters. He has not been back since. And we are under the 4-minute mark. And what is Richmond going to do right here? Spread the floor and look for a layup. Little motion offense. Key about this is you just try to find a layup somewhere, and you can use a lot of clock right here. 3:37. Richmond about to win another championship. This will be the last chance they'll get, and there is Deloney again. Nice drive by Deloney. There's the layup you're looking for. Barnes Pettit will find Sebastian. Back to Barnes Pettit. And everybody out on the perimeter now as that shot missed by Ricky. Barnes Pettit tips it. Long rebound. Richmond coming away with it. And that'll be a foul call. And that's going to send Cedric Horton to the line. We are under 3 minutes remaining. Richmond's going to win this one again with a very commanding 16-point lead and holding Greensburg again to just one free throw in the second half as that one is up and good. I think once Richmond got rolling, there's no doubt about it, they were going to win this one here today as Kobe Williams has checked in. Kate is back in. Ortiz will sit down, and also Lanier Smithson will sit down. Second free throw is no good. The rebound by Barnes Pettit. And we're coming up on the 2-minute mark in this one. The dump inside. Kate with the takeaway. That helps, too, when you turn the other team over 19 times. Here's Deloney. Nice pass to his left as he tried to get it to Kobe Williams. Knocked out of bounds. Cameron Campbell coming in. And setting down will be Braden Hogg. We're down to 145. Deloney in the corner for three. No. The long rebound. Boy, just hustling after that one was Cedric Horton. He beat Barnes Pettit to the basketball. And I believe Richmond's going to get a timeout right here. We will take a quick break as well. The championship matchup down its final 136 right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond.
Down to our last 136. In this one, in Richmond leading it by 17. So Richmond's going to win this championship. Just a matter of how much it'll end up being here as Richmond got a timeout. Let's see if they set something up to try to maybe get Cameron Campbell on the board. Campbell working out of the near side at the bottom of your screen. Here's Carpenter. Or they may just go ahead and run out the rest of the clock. Here's Kate, and they throw it away. Miscommunication between Kate and Kobe Williams. Red Devils only their 5th turnover. They've turned Greensburg over 19 times. Here is Barnes Pettit with the basketball once again. He will drive, and another foul call. 1 minute to go. Barnes Pettit today 1 for 3 from the line, and Richmond has held the 6'2" post player to just 3 points. And his first free throw is no good. Ever wonder why anybody goes up and gives them 5 when they just missed a free throw? I'd be walking up there and slap him in the back of the head. Let's go get another one. This one is no good. A rebound by Ricky. 55 seconds remaining. Williams back to Ricky. Drives against Kate. Reverse layup with the left hand. Nice move, but missing it. Williams with a rebound. Back outside to Barnes Pettit for 3. That one rims in and out. And we've got a jump ball, and the possession arrow will go in favor of Richmond with 41.2 seconds remaining. So what a career for these young men. Started playing back in 2nd grade. They went undefeated in 2014 in the Eastern Indiana League and undefeated in the Dirt Road Basketball League in 2015. Only 1 loss in 2016, just 1 loss this year, but now a championship headed the way here tonight as we are getting down to the final 18 seconds. The Richmond crowd giving them an applause, a well-deserved applause, as they really put it to Greensburg in the second half. And we're going to put a final on the board. Richmond winning the championship here tonight by a final score of 33-16. Mason Carpenter leading the Red Devils with 11. Stinson, should say that back, Smithson leading the Red Devils as well with 7. 4 points by Deloney, 3 points by Kate, 6 points by Horton, and Webb finished with 2 points. Leading the way for Greensburg, Ricky finished with 11. 3 points by Barnes Pettit, 2 points by Williams, and that rounded out their 16 points. But again, just 1 point for Greensburg in the second half. There's your final, your champions, Richmond, beating Greensburg 33-16. Thanks for being with us. This has been the Dirt Road League Basketball Championship here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.